David Rawling, and another gentleman called Daniel Hoffman. This is a book that I think you should all get it. And I'm not here as a salesperson of the book, but I'm here as a testament of the fact that this is a powerful book. And in this powerful book, you come across big names like Kenneth Cloak, or Ken Cloak, if you like, who is a revolutionary figure within the mediation industry. And so the book is based on quite a number of hypotheses. I wouldn't go through all the hypotheses, but I'll just go through some of the hypotheses. One of the hypotheses in the book is the idea that mediators bring peace into the room. And this is very important. This is why we are peacemakers. Now, I've interacted with mediators from different parts of the world, and I can tell you for a fact that these are some of the most extraordinary human beings you ever come across. So I just want to submit to you that as new mediators, we have a fundamental role of peacemaking, not just in the room, but across the world. And this is why mediation is more than a profession. I think it's a calling to bring peace into the room and to make the world a better place. And that brings me to the second theory or hypothesis in the book. The second hypothesis in the book is that there are three development stages for every mediator. The first development stage is what we just went through, some kind of a training. I know we were trained by some of the best mediators ever in the world on subjects to do with communication, negotiation, emotional intelligence, and so on and so to speak. But I want to humbly submit to you that that is just at the basic level. And that brings me to the second stage that is described in this book. The second stage is what they call the practice stage. And this is where you begin to look for opportunities to practice. You look for opportunities to observe, to see to it that some of the theory work that you've been taught in class, you can reduce them into practice. And I just want to encourage some of you here, look for mentors. Most of us here, we are beneficiaries of the mentorship system of men and women who've gone ahead of us. So please make sure that you have a mentor, somebody who can hold your hands and begin to walk with you. And that brings me to the third developmental stage in the lifespan of a mediator. And that is what they call the awareness. And awareness here refers to a state of, it refers to a state of harmony with yourself and with the world that you find yourself in. And here I'm reminded of the beautiful words of Mahatma Gandhi, that we should be the change that we wish to see in the world. That's what the book is all about. And last but not least, I want to talk about our personal qualities. The book hypothesizes the fact that our personal qualities play a critical role in how we develop our practice as mediators, in how we drive the process, and in how our interventions can be effective. And that speaks of character development, of personality development. It's important that we take all this into consideration. And the book talks of awareness being a situation where you have three triangles. And in one of the edges of the triangle, you have your spiritual fabric as a human being. And in one of the edges of the triangle, you have your psychology. And then, of course, in the other edge of the triangle, you have your technical know-how. And so the book says that some of the most effective and successful mediators across the world, they have come to a place where they have an alignment between their spiritual fabric, between their psychological component, and between their training component. That is just what I wanted to let our new mediators know. In shaping the industry. So with these few remarks, I am grateful. Thank you. back to you. Thank you.
Just 4 years apart. And when I became a mediator, they told me that I was a better mother. And I went, what? So that's the perfect example of what you're talking about, how our mediator skills and our tools that we utilize in the mediation can leak into our personal life, and it actually leaks into the mediation process as well. So there's this beautiful dichotomy in relationship as we develop each other.
Wow. Thank you for sharing, Kathleen. I love that. You know.
Thank you very
much. And if you're a terrible human being, I can assure you that you will make a terrible mediator.
Thank you very much, Mr. Baba. Can I just corroborate what Kathleen? Nigeria is facing terrible times. She just told me day before yesterday, Mom, I like the way you're just joyful in the difficulties of Nigeria. It is all about it's all about, like Mr. Baba just said, first of all, work on your character. And what we're giving out, we are first beneficiaries, actually. And I think you're privileged to take this training. Congratulations once again, Mr. John. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Thank you so much, Fola. Thank you so much, all our resource persons. We're grateful and honored to have you on our invitation. Mr. Nanjan, please, let's continue with the next item. Thank you very much. I'm humbled to be before you people. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate you. So without waste of time, can you confirm if you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, we can hear you.
With this, this is the end of the keynote address and the discussion, and then we are going to go into the session for the induction. The inductees, I believe, are all set, and I will call on the chairman of the governing body. Okay, sorry, before we go, I can see Mr. Samuel is here. Please, can you give us 1-2 minutes contribution as to our discussion before we go into the...
Good afternoon, Mr. Nachang. Good afternoon to everybody standing on existing protocols. Let me start by apologizing for joining late. As of yesterday, I never knew I would have the opportunity to join in, but taking cue from Mr. Victor, this event is very important to us. We hold it in high esteem, so we have to squeeze out time to be here. Congratulations to all inductees. Welcome on board. This is an achievement that you must sustain and maintain. It's not an achievement that you go keep in the shelf. It's an opportunity for you to evolve and become a better person. Welcome to the world of ADR. So much has been done, and with you on board, there's much more that can be done. It is important to note from all that has been said that you will become the first beneficiary of the skills you've acquired. What you don't have, you cannot give. And what you have that you do not use cannot become better. So please open up yourselves and take advantage of opportunities to improve on your skills, to sharpen your skills, and to make the world a better place. If this has been made possible by SHATI, I believe the least you can do is to see how you can contribute to the overall growth of SHATI. Welcome to the family of SHATI. Welcome to the family of ADR. We know with you on board, mediation has a brighter future. Don't just stop, volunteer yourselves, go on further your learning, and we hope that mediation will have its own place among the League of Nations. Finally, I want to align with Kathleen. Her thought was, it is not just an alternative dispute resolution mechanism. What we are into now is appropriate dispute resolution mechanisms. Thank you for giving me these 2 minutes. I hope I've not exceeded my 2 minutes. Thank you to our governing board chairman. Good to see you and learn from you today. Congratulations to all inductees. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Maybe let me add a little by asking you to, now these are the new sets of inductees. This is their charge. May I employ you to charge them and then possibly give them a direction as to some of the career opportunities or some of the things they can use their skills to, maybe very briefly. And Mr. Victor will wrap up that, then we'll go into the induction.
Thank you so much for this privilege again. It is always been said, when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. Many times we look for what is outside, but what we actually need is what we have. The question we must answer as a matter of urgency is, why am I here? What is my purpose in life? Being a mediator is an opportunity for you to explore whatever your calling and whatever your profession is. As a medical practitioner, you can be a mediator. As a lawyer, you can be a mediator. As an engineer, you can be a mediator. It all borders on improving what you have. If you remember, in one of the sessions we took in our trainings, we looked at the career prospects of an aspiring mediator. You can practice as your career and you can practice fully as a mediator. So whatever your purpose is, you can own your company. You can align with mediators. Mr. Baba talked about having please, if you're not on the call, do you mind muting? Thank you so much. Now, Mr. Baba talked about aligning ourselves with people that can help mentor our passion. So as a mediator, one question is how, sorry, there's a background noise, please. Okay, can you hear me? Can I go ahead, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. As young mediators, not just the best we can be, there are a whole lot of opportunities we can take advantage of. You may decide to focus on family mediation. There's a whole lot of jobs to be done there. You can decide to build your career along the line of communal-based mediation. There's a whole lot of opportunities there. You can decide to focus your career on ODR, online dispute resolution. Whatever it is, there are several career opportunities that you can make. You can even decide to become a mediation advocate. That is a career opportunity. You can also work on yourselves to become a resource person too. So the opportunities are wide and see how you can use these skills to improve on yourselves, primarily to be a blessing to yourself, to your immediate society, and to the world at large. Training, refresher, and retraining is the soul of the game. You all know that the day we stop learning, we may start dying on that particular day. So please sit down and get back to your drawing board. What next for me? What do I have passion for? Of all the structures of ADR, of all the structures of mediation, which do I think I have flair for? Who are the persons that have succeeded in these areas that I think I can learn one or two from? What are the opportunities that I can volunteer myself in? In volunteering, you're exposing yourself to practical experiences that will help you become a better version of yourselves. In the next 2 years, where do I see myself? Under which region am I going to train? special to Shati, we've been trained by people based in Nigeria and people based in every part of the world. So you have access to global-based resources. You have access to global-based experiences as far as mediation is concerned. When you know where you are going to, look for who has been there and see how they can assist you in getting to your desired position in life. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that insightful session. I believe that the inductees are actually taking note of some of the things they can actually do with the knowledge they have. So Victor, 2 minutes, and then we'll go into the introduction.
Thank you. I think I'll take less than 2 minutes. Just to build up on what my good friend, Reverend Samuel, has, talked about passion and purpose. I just want to let our inductees know that today marks the end of one chapter, and it definitely marks the chapter of a new book altogether. And in this new book altogether, I want you to concentrate on what I call the Holy Trinity between purpose, passion, and vision. Because this is what you will need in this chapter that you find yourself in. Passion will make sure that you are lubricated, that you are will to do that. Passion will make you lubricated to do that which is your purpose. And then the other thing is people. This is what I call the Holy Trinity between passion, purpose, and people. These are the greatest resource that you ever come across. And with that said and done, I'd just maybe like to stretch. Our chairperson spoke about mediation. She spoke about mediation, arbitration, mediation. And I think at some point, my good friend Kathleen mentioned that to us as well. Arbitration. She gave us the dispute resolution continuum. But I just want to stretch our minds a little bit. I want to talk about grievance mechanism. This is an opening that seems to be growing or gaining momentum within the dispute resolution field. Most organizations, and by most organization, I mean the United Nations, I mean the World Bank, I mean the FIFA as well. Most of these organizations are putting in place what they call grievance mechanisms. And in these grievance mechanisms, they often have a mediation unit. So I'm just putting this to you to stretch your mind. Begin to look at concepts like
when I went there, I was expecting to get that father love.
I think. Thank you. Now, as I was saying, I just want us to stretch our minds a little bit beyond the traditional careers that we have within the mediation field. Becoming a mediator full time, we've heard of ombudspersons, we've heard of mediators who are arbitrators and arbitrators who are mediators. But I want to draw your mind to a developing field within the dispute resolution domain, what I call the grievance mechanism. Most organizations that I pointed out, FIFA, United Nations, World Bank, the African Development Bank, all these organizations are beginning to realize the bountiful possibilities and benefits of mediation. And most of them have put in place what they call grievance mechanism. And in most of their grievance mechanisms, they have a mediation unit. And this is just to look at things from a development perspective. Most organizations right now are investing in what they are calling company mediation, company community mediations. And these are opportunities that I just want. You can Google some of these things. You can just Google what does community company mediation refers to, and I'm sure here and there. I just wanted to let you know to expand your scope of thinking that this is a growing industry, and definitely there's a place for all of us on the table. And so, in the words of Reverend Samuel, welcome to the table. Thank you. Mr. Nanchang, I think I'm all done. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that insightful session. We really appreciate you for that. I believe that the participants are actually taking note of all that is being said. And with that, I will hand over to the chairman of the governing body for the proper activity of the day. So I believe we'll start with the members. I think we have two or there are about three, and then the associates. So please, let me call on the chair. It is here with us. She is, please, if you can hear me, over to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Baba. Thank you so much, Mr. Samuel. Thank you for your patience, the inductees. We are going straight to the business of the day. I'm sure that we all have a broader perspective of what mediation is all about. The final word I would say is that, like I earlier on mentioned, not really the final word, I may come up to say something again after the induction, but I want you to understand that this topic that we brought about, it's mediation, a poor cousin to arbitration. It's deliberate so that we can ruffle our minds to know the importance of what we're doing. And in the mediation fora, we don't categorize mediation as an alternative, as Kathleen has already mentioned it. In fact, based on the Singapore Convention, it is called the appropriate dispute resolution mechanism. So it is not an alternative, it is the ultimate, if I may use that word. Thank you very much, our resource persons. Like Mr. Baba, we said, is a senior brother that settles sibling rivalry between litigation and arbitration. So you're privileged to be an elder brother, to be an appropriate dispute resolution person. If you have the list with you there, can you just share it on the screen? And let's confirm. I hope all the inductees have confirmed their names as the spelling and everything the way they want it on their certificates. Let me have that confirmation.
Yeah,
Mr. Nanja?
Yes.
Okay. Can you display the display the names of the inductees?
Yes, I'm doing that now.
Okay. Okay, while he's trying to share on the screen, can I, I'm reading out the names of the inductees. And once it is shared, please just confirm the spelling of your name the way you want it on the certificate. I'm sure you've already done that, but just to be sure, we're writing the correct name on your certificate. So on the list of membership, we have Barao Tuyana Dangana. Second, we have Noyelum Madubuko. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your name properly. Third on the list, we have Honorable Justice Edward Ando. And then fourth on the list, we have Pastor Esther Fola Alade Okunade. Fifth, we have Awawa Kaka Usman. Are they all present? Mr. Nancha, please confirm if they are all present.
Yeah, I think majority of they are present.
All right. So we would like to take the oaths for members first, and then I will go to the associate members. Because of the network challenge and the echoing, I will read out the oaths. You will insert your name, and then you quietly repeat after me without unmuting your microphone, because if we are all online, it might be cracking and we may not be able to have the best of it. I will take the first line, and then you will repeat after me silently, or you can say it loud where you are, but it will not interfere with our echo while you remain muted. Thank you very much. So, for members, you insert your name as member of Settlement House ADR Training Institute, SHATI, do humbly and voluntarily agree to follow, respect, promote, and abide by the Institute's professional ethics and code of conduct, which I was taught in the course of my training, as well as an appropriate dispute resolution practitioner. I will discharge my responsibilities and duties with professionalism, honor, integrity, neutrality, and impartiality. And I will not engage in any behavior, act, or conduct that would tarnish the image and name of the Institute or the practice of alternative dispute resolution. In the event of any allegation of professional misconduct against me, I willingly and voluntarily accept the results of investigation, discipline, and or decision of the governing body of the Institute as final, including the withdrawal of my license/certificate to practice. So help me God. Your name, your signature. You will submit to us when we send you the soft copy. Return it back online. Congratulations to our inductees, our members. If you have taken the oaths, can you just indicate by show of hand? Just give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up if you have taken the oaths. Just thumbs up in the chat box. Yes, I can see Woman, Baliat Joy, yes. Uchenna Kalu, yes. Queen Esther, thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you for your response. We now go to the list of the associates. With me here, and I want you to confirm, if your name is not here, please draw our attention to it. The list of the associates, Josiah.
Yes, so Your Excellency, ma, maybe once they'll call the name of the associates, they should indicate by raising their hands.
Perfect.
Yes, so that will confirm their presence.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yes.
So if you're present and I call your name, please indicate by just show of hand your virtual hand. Thank you. So we have Joy, we have Amina Ezekiel, we have Emmanuel, Esther Ozioma, we have Omoha Joseph, we have Esther James Niyu, we have Obodo Peace Ngozi, we have Vestra Obapolo, we have Onu Ifomalinda, we have Joshua Dokas Paper.
They should raise their hands, not virtually. Let us see them, please. Raise their hands like this.
Can they put on their videos?
Yes, please. Put on your videos. Please, everyone, put on your video.
Because the network is a little bit shaky, just let them raise up their virtual hand, please.
Okay, so if you can on your video, please do. But in the event that you can't, you can raise your virtual hand.
Okay, we are in number 10, Nuhu Mahmoud Dukawa. We have Ato Wauzo. We have Adeze Rita. We have Timothy Wisdom. We have Osho Monijesu. Ifezi Christabel. Favor Osarenren. Uche Nakalu. Anyaji Ifechuku. Chidi Ehim Delight. Awais Sheikh Yunis. Praise.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay. Praise Olua Pelumi.
Yes, Chidi is here.
Chidi is here, good. I think number 21, except if it is correct, I think there should be a correction of the name Praise. There's a mistake there. So CEO, take notes and correct that name. It is Praise, not Price, except if it is priced. Elizabeth Uche Chris. Usolo Chukwuebuka. Sorry, Chukwuebuka Prince. Chukwuebuka, sorry, Chukwuebuka Prince. Udo Victoria Imo.
Yes, my Victoria is here.
Okay. Amina Balarabe Abokar. Amina Muhammad Bello.
I think saying
Jumai
the mouth is also important if you can.
Jumai Rilwanu Suleiman. Hawa Abdullahi. Abosede Olufunke Bamikole. Timmy Tucson.
Bamikole is present. I'm here.
Okay. Is Timmy Tucson present? Aisha Abdul Mohammed.
I'm very much present. Good afternoon to everyone.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you. Bowman Valiat Joy. Abubakar Habibu Shuaib. Abubakar Sadiq Suleiman. Adil Lewa Joy Adetutu. Grace Oku Foster. Grace Oku.
Present, ma.
So, okay.
Present.
Ayuba Steven. Achi Dabara. Engineer Bridget Chinyere Akpa. Utazi Gloria Udochukwu. Oku Mike Foster. Nwabufo Bridget Neka. Mivanyi John. Mivanyi John. Mivanyi John. Lucy. Lucy Nameto.
Yes, present.
Thank you very much for your presence. I would like to administer the oath to you, having agreed and submitted yourself to training. You have an obligation to abide by the code of practice of mediation.
Okay. Your Excellency, ma, for those who are present and can on their camera during the oath, please, they should on the camera and raise their virtual hands, please.
Okay.
Yes, please. For the oath administration, we are going to take a snapshot in the course of it.
If your network band can permit you, put on your video and just raise up your right hand as we take this oath of practice. But if your band cannot allow you, just take the oath as it is. All right. The induction, oath, and affirmation of associates of SHATI'S Training Center. So you take this after me. I insert your name.
You can on your mic, please.
I,
Honor to have you all here. We come together.
Aisha Abdul Muhammad.
I'm Lucy.
I,
This
I,
program promotes
Makole.
creativity, fostering innovation, and nurturing the entrepreneurial spirit among our community.
Okay. This is what I'm avoiding. Mr. Nanchang, this is what I am avoiding.
I always say Eunice.
All right, you have all mentioned your names. Please mute yourself. Just mute your microphone and take it where you are.
I always check it.
We will not have uniform response because of our different locations and the network. So just mute your microphone and just listen to me and repeat after me where you are. So I will start again. I impute your name.
I.
No, please put off your mic. Put off your mic. Mute yourself. Just take it where you are, but mute yourself. As an associate of Settlement House Area Training Center, SHATI, do humbly and voluntarily agree to follow, respect, promote, and abide by the Institute's professional ethics and code of conduct, which I was taught in the course of my training, as well as to diligently abide by the rules and regulations of the Institute. As an appropriate dispute resolution practitioner, I will discharge my responsibilities and duties with professionalism, honor, integrity, neutrality, and impartiality. And I will not engage in any behavior, act, or conduct that will tarnish the image and name of the Institute or the practice of alternative dispute resolution. In the event of any allegation of professional misconduct against me, I willingly and voluntarily accept the result of investigation, discipline, and or decision of the governing body of the Institute as final, including the withdrawal of my license and certificate to practice. So help me God. Your name, your signature, and today's date as you get the soft copy, and then you return to the secretariat. Congratulations and welcome on board the ship of appropriate dispute resolution. Congratulations, congratulations, and congratulations.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank
ma'am.
you very much, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for the opportunity.
Thank you very much.
We thank you all. Thank you so much.
We appreciate.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome on board.
Thank you.
You're welcome on board.
Thank you very
We're
much.
grateful.
So go out there and make disciples of peace, starting from your household, your place of work, and then we will be calling on you as volunteers so that you keep sharpening your skills. Kaduna State Judiciary is blessed with a new DG of the multi-door courthouse, who is also our resource person, a member of the ADR community. And so you will be seeing more activities from the ADR Center now. So I want to congratulate the members of the Kaduna Multi-Door Courthouse who have been inducted today on the appointment of your new director. And I believe that we will be more engaging. We will have the liberty of inviting the judges for a training because we have one of our own as a director. So congratulations to Kaduna State Judiciary. And for all other participants from across Nigeria, congratulations. Please visit the ADR center wherever you are. Just walk in as a volunteer or just walk in as an observer. There are processes that the parties will not mind you to be a partaker. If the parties agree, you can observe and begin to learn how to put your skills into practice. Thank you very much, and God bless you. So over to you, Mr. Nancha.
So I am so excited today. I'm excited and happy that we are introducing and launching a new set of mediators to the world. And we are confident that with the training that you have received from Settlement House ADR Training Institute, which is of course compatible with any other institution out there, you have been thoroughly equipped with the necessary skills and ability to be able to resolve disputes amicably. We are hopeful that you are going to use your skills and what you have gathered thus far to be able to make impact in our society. Just as it has been stated, disputes and conflicts are inevitable in our society. The world should equip themselves with the necessary skills how to resolve disputes. I'm happy today because we have a lot of lawyers, practicing lawyers here. We have people who belongs to organizations like the International Federation of Female Lawyers. We're happy to have you, Mrs. Aisha Abdul Muhammad, as the chair of the Kaduna branch of the FIDA. She's here with us. They do a lot of activities that has to do with ADR in helping women.
Yes.
And we have a lot of lawyers here. We employ you to actually bring ADR into your practice as a professional, and knowing fully well that the repeal, the Legal Practitioners Act and the rules of professional conduct for legal practitioners has actually made it a professional duty on you to explore of alternative dispute resolution before going to court. So with your training and your induction as a certified mediator, we are expecting that from now henceforth, you will be able to bring in this your skills to use. Like Kathleen, one of our patron and faculty member will say, being a mediator actually makes her or helps her to become a better mother. So for those of us who are married here, we are hopeful that being a mediator is going to make a better husband, a better wife, a better mother, a better lawyer, and a better everything. Because in the course of your training, you have been equipped with emotional intelligence skills. You have been equipped with understanding personality types of people. You have been equipped with dispute resolution skills of various types from professionals all over the world. And we will want to see this being displayed in your practice. And for some of you who are in Kaduna State, we employ you to make yourself available. Now, one important thing you must know is the continuous professional development. We are going to reach out to you, and then you are going to be in the designated group of mediators under. For those of you who want to graduate from being members, possibly to faculty members and trainers under us, or you want to be enrolled as a neutral in our own panel, when you check our website, you will see the neutrals. If you want to, you will reach out to us and we tell you the necessary procedures you need to follow. We will be calling on you to embark on to participate in the continuous professional development training for members under the settlement hour. Now, I want you to know that the settlement hour is a mandatory continuous professional development training that every one of you is supposed to participate. So if you have abilities and you have skills and you want to sharpen your skill one way or the other, we will ask you to reach out to us. And then when we are doing trainings, when we are doing mock sessions, please make yourself available, because that is going to sharpen your skills. And one important thing that you can do as a mediator now is actually to make yourself available for volunteer services and activities. Join FIDA, join in your church, in your mosque, avail yourself to help people resolve their disputes for free. And by the time you do that, you'll be able to learn, identify your own special way of dispute resolution, and then you are going to make great impact. So with this, I really appreciate and congratulate you officially as members, full members and associate members of Settlement House ADR Training Institute. You have a duty and responsibility to promote the interest of the institute wherever you find yourself, and then where there are opportunities for training, for any other thing that has to do with ADR, do not hesitate to reach out to us, and we are going to help you do what is necessary. We are available to take up trainings or seminars for customized, for organizations, for rulers, for churches, for mosques. We are all available to do that as our own contribution to the development of peace and a peaceful resolution of conflict in our society. Thank you very much for being well seated. And with this, I will call on, I can see Mr. Samuel for his closing remarks. And then we'll call on the members to give briefly their closing remark, and then some of the representatives, maybe one or two or three out of the associates, to actually give a closing remark before the chairman of the governing body of Settlement House ADR Training Institute, in person of Ms. Ankama Rosecana, officially close the session, the induction, and admit you as members and associates of Settlement House. Thank you. Mr. Samuel, sir.
Thank you so much. I want to give thanks to Almighty God for making today a reality, a possibility, and a very huge success. Special thanks to our dear mother, the governing board chair. Thank you to the CEO of SHATI'S House. Thank you to all resource persons, and special thanks to all attendees that defied your inconveniences to make today a possibility. Thank you so much. Welcome on board, and we do know that whenever your attention is needed, you will be available for us. It is a time for reflection. Nothing is impossible if you set your heart towards it. Get ready for newness. Get ready for new opportunities. Get ready to contribute your quota to the development of our society. Welcome in Nigeria and in the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much. So let's call on, I can see Nonye, our mommy. Nonye, please. Hawatu is here, so she will speak on behalf of the members, and Mrs. Hawakaka will also give a closing remark, and then we'll pick some from the some representative from the members. So Ma, you can go ahead. You are muted. You are muted, ma.
You have to unmute her from your end.
You are muted.
Enable her to unmute herself. You have to enable her to unmute from your end.
She is.
Okay.
Good. Are you hearing me?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Yes,
Are you hearing me?
please. Yes, please.
Yes,
We can hear you.
And I want to express my gratitude on behalf of the members of new inductees to the settlement house and the people around. And I said, promise that we will abide and live up to expectation. Thank you so much. I'm done.
Thank you. So let me call on.
I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma. Let me call on Hawa Kaka for a closing remark.
Good day, everyone.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you for having me. And to appreciate everyone that has taken their time out to and thank you to Settlement House. I look forward to collaborating and having more engagement in the ADR community. Like every speaker have said, ADR have come to stay. And the earlier we realize that people want their problem solved, nobody want to waste time going about doing their activities. It's better for everyone. I am happy today that I have been as a full member. Yes,
thank you very much. And with this, let me call on the representatives of, we have a lot of students here and we have associates. So permit me to call on the chairman of FIDA, Kaduna State, and let's say Victoria, as a representative of students and graduates to say their closing remarks and vote of thanks on behalf of their associates.
Can I start? Hello?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Okay,
please.
thank you so much. Thank.
You are muted, ma.
Am I? I'm not.
Okay, go ahead. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
I can hear you.
We cannot hear you, ma.
Okay, thank you very much for giving.
We can hear her.
Okay, thank you so much for giving us the FIDA the opportunity to participate in.
We cannot hear you, ma.
Oh.
I think, Mr. Nancho, you're having issues with your mic. We can hear her. Yeah,
we can hear. We can
you
hear.
have to change the speaker of your system.
Yeah,
No.
I think
check your
we
own
are
phone. Check your
her.
device.
We are hearing her clearly.
Yes. So can I go on?
Please go on. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes,
So
you.
yeah, like I was saying, thank you so much for giving FIDA the opportunity to participate in the program and getting inducted. FIDA has, like Nanchang has mentioned, it is part of what we do, mediation and all of that. Even yesterday, we had a session in my office And it's something that we do every single day. So with what we have learned, I'm sure it's going to help us more when mediating. So we are very delighted to be part of this program and being inducted today. And I thank you so much, Shati, for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You are welcome. So, Victoria, on behalf of the graduates, I think they are graduates. Victoria.
Yes, yes. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, the distinguished guests that are here present. My name is Udo Victoria, and I just want to say thank you to all our speakers today. I also want to thank the Executive Director of Shati. Thank you for, putting together this induction ceremony and inviting all our esteemed guests that we have. So on behalf of all the law graduates and other people who have been inducted as associates or the settlement house, thank you so much. We are most grateful. And I believe I speak on behalf of everyone when I said we would do our utmost best to apply all the things you've taught us today to ensure that this training is not just on mere certification, but we're also going to apply the skills we've learned in ensuring that we drive alternative or, as Mr. Samuel said, appropriate dispute resolution across all parts of Nigeria and Africa. Thank you so much. We're honored to be a part of Shati, and we look forward to what's the next chapter and the next activity Shati holds for us. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. So, I can see Mr. Awais. Mr. Awais, if you are with us, let us hear your voice from Somalia. Is it Somalia or Kenya? Where are you now? You are not muted. You are muted, please. Can you unmute?
Yes. Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Nancha. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, all of you, all of the participants. And I would like this opportunity to give my highest appreciation and thanks to the all charter organization and instructors. And then really, I'm very happy to be an ambassador of peace in this world where we have a great, now the world is suffering, for example, hunger. But today, peace is more important than hunger, because without peace, no participate in the future negotiation and arbitration and dispute settlement in this world. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Finally, Mr. Victor. Mr. Victor, sir. Mr. Victor Baba, your closing remarks.
I don't think he's on the call.
Okay, yeah, he is. Okay, so all right. So thank you very much. Try and snap
Who's on the call, please?
some of the thoughts you share with your network and social media. So over to you, ma. Okay, I can see Mr. Victor.
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, thank you about that. At some point, I had to jump up to another call. But my final remarks would be, okay. My final remarks are as follows. In my lifetime, I've had the opportunity of meeting some of the most effective and efficient mediators across the world. And these are people like you and I. These are men and women like you and I. These are ordinary people like you and I, but with extraordinary passion, zeal, and purpose. One of the biggest faces of ODR, online dispute resolution in Asia, is a young woman. Like today we have young women here. She's not leading from front, but she is leading from behind, which is very interesting. Japan is it's an extremely conservative society. Again, I've met one of the giant mediators in South America, a beautiful young lady like most of you here with us today. I've met some of the most towering figures in mediation in Africa, like Nanchang, like Rosecana. These are ordinary people like you and I. But I think what distinguishes them from the crowd is their extraordinary potential and purpose. That's my last remarks to all of you people. You have what it takes. With this training, even in our times. And I can tell you this without blinking an eye, that this is the best time to be a mediator. So go for it. There is a place on the table for each and every one of you people. I celebrate you, and from now on, I'll be calling you my colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Victor. So with this, I'll call on the chairman of the governing body of Settlement House, ABR Training Institute, Mrs. Rosecana Ankama Galadima, to admit you all to the Institute and officially declare this induction closed. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nancha. On these final notes, I would like to welcome you on board the appropriate dispute resolution ship. I would like to admit all of you as associates and members of SHATI, as ambassadors of peace, as co-partners in world peace development. At this point, I'll finally say thank you, Mr. Baba, thank you, Kathleen, thank you, Fola, thank you from Somalia. Thank you for being an ambassador in Somalia. I want to assure you that in the ADR spectrum, wherever you go, if you identify yourself as a mediator, you will have doors opened for you. So you're not just limited in your jurisdiction. Mr. Baba has already said he has met wonderful mediators across the globe. You're welcome on board, and we believe you're going to have value for your time that you have invested in this training. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best. We draw a curtain to this induction, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much.
So, thank you. See you. Go and
Thank you
become.
all. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.